You know, whenever someone evil dies or loses at something, it's historic. Joseph Stalin's death on March 5th, 1953, Thanos' death on October 17th, 2023, Adolf Hitler's death on April 30th, 1945, Ivan Drago's loss on Christmas Day 1985, Austin Cabot-Bianca and John P. Hansen being banned from MLB on January 10th, 2025. Victory. And usually I try to make sure I'm getting the pronunciation right on names I don't know how to pronounce at first glance, but I'm not going to do that for Austin Kababuchi. Although, geez, it was about damn time. How are these loons not banned the moment this incident happened? An incident that Mookie Betts himself has been incredibly vocal about, especially lately, understandably so. Really quick as always, if you're part of the 56% of viewers not subscribed yet, go ahead and hit that button if you enjoy the videos. As for the quick recap sequence, if you forgot, during Game 4 of the World Series in New York, Mookie Betts went for a fly ball hit by Gleyber Torres that took a turn to the stands in foul territory, only for two absolute morons to basically assault Mookie. I mean, this was no joke. Not only did they try to pull his glove off, but one of the idiots grabbed his wrist, just complete unhinged behavior. I mean, not only are you just blatantly interfering with a play Mookie's able to make, which he did, he caught the ball, but to then grab his wrist, I mean, that legit could have resulted in an injury. Who knows, man? He couldn't even stand at a moment. Like, he was in the air, these guys were holding on to his hands. Those guys immediately got kicked from the game. So what did ESPN do? Go interview them at a local bar. As if ESPN hasn't gotten pathetic enough over the years, they're trying to compete with TMZ. Yeah, let's go interview a couple New Yorkers because they tried to steal Mookie Betts' glove and twist his wrist during a play. Woo! I mean, it at least makes sense for the John Boy guys or some idiot at Barstool to be laughing and basically praising the situation, or multiple guys there, not ESPN, but whoever does it is wrong. Barstool literally invited him into their office, although I don't know, I feel like every dude who works in that office looks like him anyway, so it could have been someone else. And for John Boy, just like I said in my original video about this, I have a lot of respect for. I mean, how can you not? But their reaction in real time to the incident was pathetic. They treated it like the funniest joke they've ever been told. Well, how funny is it to see those two now get banned? I think I like that joke better. And imagine if two Dodger fans did that to Aaron Judge. They'd be calling for the death penalty on them. It's just obvious hypocrisy that never sits right with me. I'm a Red Sox fan, and say a couple Red Sox fans did that to an opposing outfielder or any player of any kind trying to catch a ball. That's not funny or badass, and it doesn't matter how many times you might want to make me out to be some biased person who wouldn't complain in that situation. No, I would. I try to be a very honest and straightforward person. I would not find that funny or cool at all. That's just unhinged and embarrassing behavior. And you lose your right to go to a baseball game no matter what at that point, at least for a very, very long time. The fans thought it was badass though. Kapakuchi told ESPN, "We're not going to go out of our way to attack. If it's in our area, we're going to D up," as if he couldn't get any more cringe. And then apparently Darren Kapakuchi, Austin's brother, said Mookie was cursing at them. And what does that have to do with anything? Oh yeah, you know what? Damn, that changes everything, actually. How dare Mookie curse at two dudes after they assaulted him? As a matter of fact, Mookie should have been the one ejected while these guys threw out the first pitch the next night. I don't know what's worse, genuinely thinking people will buy that justifies what they did, or genuinely believing themselves that justifies what they did. What's also weird was that even though the two guys were escorted out of Yankee Stadium immediately, they said themselves that they were informed they would be allowed back for the next game. What? Well, the team quickly changed that and banned them from Game 5, instead donating the tickets to a child with cancer and his family. Mookie, in the moment of the incident, was upset, you could tell, but didn't do or say much about it quickly after. But after the Dodgers went on to win the World Series, in the time since, whenever the incident's been brought up, Mookie has not held back at all. Right after they won it all, he said this.
I was telling my wife, that was like the second time in my life I've ever wanted to fight someone. But
I wonder what the first time was. Anyway, he recently made an appearance on Kevin Hart's Peacock special at the end of 2024 and was asked specifically about it.
You were really diplomatic about the Yankees fans that tried to rip off your hand. But on this show, you know, you can say whatever you want, man. So here's your chance to look right into that camera and tell those guys exactly what you feel and, like, what you want to say.
I would really say, fuck you guys.
Yeah.
Like, try and get the ball, cool. Right. But, like, you tried to grab my shit.
Yeah.
Like, you tried to, like, I was in the moment. So I thought about throwing a ball at him, and then I realized, Mook, you ain't gonna do shit. Yeah, you ain't gonna do shit. No, go back to right field.
And this whole time since, I just assumed them being banned from Game 5 meant they were banned for good. but I guess MLB had been thinking about their decision this whole time, even though it seems like a very simple one to me. But whatever, better late than never, I guess. Not only have the two dudes been banned from Yankee Stadium, but also any MLB park or related thing, and if they're ever caught on an MLB-related property, they will be arrested for trespassing. So they ended up laying the hammer down, although the real punishment should have been for the play to be reenacted, but instead of Mookie Betts they're messing with, it's Tommy Pham in right field. Bro would make Malice at the Palace look like child's play. Let me know your thoughts, and thank you for watching.